Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and today another Patreon scenario by Sunless Nova, meaning you're getting an extra video today. If you want to help support the channel and you want to send me scenarios to do, then there's a link in the description down below for my Patreon. I really appreciate anyone who signs up and helps me out through that. It means a lot. But you can still help me out and support the channel by sending me scenarios for free by using the Discord server, and there's a link to that in the description of the video as well. Now, with all that out of the way, with the end of the Great War, the British and French navies seek to test their newest naval designs in a wargame exercise. So, and it also helps us settle some old grudges, well-meaning, good-natured grudges between the British and the French. Now, I have a choice. I can either go with the French or the British, and I'm going to go with the British because of course I am. And there's a few design restrictions. So I must design a Washington Naval Treaty compliant battleship based on the Queen Elizabeth's, but I only have access to the Dreadnought 2 and 3, so I'm going to go for the Dreadnought. I'm going to go with Dreadnought 3, and I'm going to go for the... No, I'm not. I'm going to go for Dreadnought 2. And I'm going to max it out. And I know you're probably telling me, no, the naval treaties stipulated, was it 35,000 tons or whatever? That's standard displacement. Ultimate Admiral uses full load displacement. And when you look at ships that were treaty compliant, they often came out at about 40,000 tons full load. So I'm going to go with the Dreadnought 2. Orion is a very good name. Now then, build restrictions. I must have 4 twin turrets. Speed must be at least 25 knots. Belt must not exceed 13, and extended must not exceed 10. So I'm going to go for a 12.6. Secondary, and I must have a secondary armament, etc., etc., etc. Okay, right. Let's have a look. They're actually all much of a muchness. What are they for size? I think I'm going to go for the 10. I think the 10 has kind of the right size stat trade-off. Secondary tower. Let's go for the big one. Actually, yeah, we'll go for the big one. Let's see, smoke interference of 72.5, eh? No, 58. So a single tall funnel 4. Probably my best bet. Engine efficiency isn't quite there. So we're going to have to go with, yeah, balanced boilers. Could I go with induced? I can go with induced. Let's go with induced boilers then. Turbo electric drive sounds quite fancy. And for armor, torpedo protection I'll come back to. We'll bring anti-torpedo just to prove that this is the best ship. It will lack nothing. Rangefinder, hydrophone, radio direction finder, because we don't have access to radar yet, but the RDF might actually be useful in this scenario because we are starting quite far away from each other. And the guns, what's my best bet? Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark... No. Why? I mean, it should really be 14-inch guns, but I hate them so much. It's supposed to be based on the Queen Elizabeth, but the guns look wrong. So I'm actually going to go with 16s, which is probably not a sensible option, because they're not going to be very accurate, but screw it. There we go. Ship is overweight, unsurprisingly, with that exceptionally heavy armament. I think I can make it work there. Let's go down to an anti-torpedo 2? 1. Down to an anti-torpedo 1. And let's say... Let's keep the triple bottom hull, though. Let's assume that we're more worried about mines and things than we are with torpedoes. Now, it should have secondary guns... 16 barrels. Okay. That means 4 6-inch guns each side, basically. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. And we're overweight again. It'd be nice if we could get those symmetrical, but that's going to have to do. For now, just curious what I could do weight-wise. Go down to many bulkheads. The armour scheme's already pretty decent. Like a little bit more on the tops, that makes me a little bit nervous. And a little bit more on the tower. Okay. I think that'll work. And of course, if we're going up against the French, and it's all about friendly rivalry, and settling competition, you know, old grudges and things. What else are we going to call it? No. This is the Navy. I call it the Trafalgar. Okay. Well, this could be interesting. Pitch and roll are good. Smoke interference is fine. Okay, let's see what the French bring to the party. Good looking ship. He's a good looking ship. Come on, game. Let's go. Okay, France brought something interesting. Enemy smoke is spotted to the north. Now, here you can see what the RDF does. It gives you that yellow line that tells you where the enemy ship actually is. Right, let's go. Let's find the Frenchies. Getting closer. Well, it must be close now. There we go. 3.2%. Oh, heading straight at each other. Love it. That's positively German. How that front funnel is really interesting. It's so stubby, you can barely see it. Okay, no casement guns, by the looks of it. Got a little super firing secondary up the top there, and a bunch of small guns, probably 3s or something. What I'm assuming are 14-inch guns on this thing. But you never know your luck. No, it has 16s as well. Okay, well that's definitely a fair fight then. Wait a minute, did I change? I didn't do anything. Oh my god, I'm so tired this morning. I did not mean to go with standard. Okay, I'm gonna rebuild the ship because that's definitely not right. I didn't touch this section at all. Oops. Because there's no way I'd go with Lenite. I know I'm facing a battleship, but I'm actually going to go with high TNT. Standard shells, which means I have a flash fire chance of 4%. That's actually quite high. Maybe go with tube powder then. Tube powder standards. Standard bulkheads. Auxiliary diesel engine. Let's go for anti-flood 2. Just because I do need to get that weight back down again. I'll tell you what, let's go for 5 inches on the deck and 2.5 on the extended deck. 12 on tower. I'd like 5 on the turret top. So I'd be happy enough with that armor scheme. I could possibly even shave a little bit more off the deck, because deck hits are not overly common, and the kind of ranges you hit, even these 16-inch guns can only go through 5 inches of deck. So I'm currently running with 10, which would make me almost completely immune. 10 effective, I mean. So probably good to go down to 4 and go for a 4-2. And that gets us underweight, but with actual guns. Sorry about that. I'm just really tired. I blame the COVID, right? And there we go. There we go. This is what happens when I don't record them live. Let's try that again. And hopefully the French will bring... Well, that's very French. The double pair up the front. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, dearie me. One of these days, I'll get the hang of this game. Oh, I wonder about cost, actually. We're at exactly 50 million for one of these, which is not too bad for this era. There we go. Yeah, it's a very French design, and fortunately does have 16-inch guns, so I think pretty fair fight. Well, at least I hope so. French score the first hit with an 8-inch. Although the AI's not commanding their ship like I would. With that all front main armament, it's better for them to move in pretty aggressively, like directly in, whereas I have to sail somewhat broadside on. There we go. We did score a hit just here. It seems to have flooded them out a little bit. Ooh, another big hit. That one just under the main guns. Damaged their engines as well. Secondary guns going into action now. Oh my goodness. A third hit. Right on the waterline there. Oof. Okay, we're 10 million more expensive. They've got minimum bulkheads, so it's definitely poke holes in the bottom of the ship and they'll sink kind of thing. 16-inch white powder. Super heavies. Wow, those things are going to hit hard if they hit. Yeah, not bad. I just realised now I was supposed to fit torpedo tubes to this thing, but I don't want to. I'm not restarting again just to fit some useless torpedo tubes. Never understood the fascination with torpedo tubes on a battleship. Equipped for and not with. They're hitting my funnel quite a lot, which is very rude. Now, what I don't quite get for the Mirabo is their rate of fire is slightly worse, right? 0.49 rounds a minute compared to our 0.81. Actually, yeah. Yeah, reload for them is 2 minutes. And for us is 73.9 seconds. So we fire faster. But accuracy-wise, it's pretty similar. In fact, this is better considering the fact they've taken damage. But they just don't seem to be able to score effective hits on me with their main guns. There we go. Interesting. Sir Armalite. Oh, that's bad. Oh, poor armor. Poor form. That's more like a cruiser. She's a lot faster than us, though. So the French seem to have gone for a more battle cruiser-esque design that's designed to close in quickly. They're just not playing it like that. They're behaving like, well, a regular line ship like the Trafalgar would, in that they're kind of going broadside on. But their armor just cannot stand up to those 16-inch guns. Oh, okay, they finally got a hit in. Told you they'd hit hard. 200 damage. And that was against the secondary guns. So, completely destroying this 6-incher. And down she goes. Well, I think a fairly conclusive victory for the Royal Navy there. I don't think that French design was terrible, apart from the minimum bulkheads, but wasn't used correctly. Their best chance was to rush in while I couldn't fire all my guns, get some big hits in, so my accuracy dropped. But there we go. Apologies for the mistakes at the beginning and for not including torpedo tubes, but they suck. So you can shout at me in the comments, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.